Welcome to another video with me and my good friend Lord. I got this shirt at her show in DC and then didn't do laundry for so long that I forgot I bought it. So today's video is kind of a challenge, is kind of not. Basically, I made this little scalloped triangle scarf in my Pinterest accessories video and asked if y'all wanted a pattern. And I got a bunch of requests on YouTube and on like Instagram and TikTok. So I'm working on writing one up now. I'm definitely working on some improvements because the main gripe I have with this one is that the ends aren't like pointy enough. So when you tie it like this, for example, I feel like the ends are looking a bit like rabbit ear-like instead of like a nice point. But I have fixed it with this new and improved version that I'm working on. So I mentioned that I really wanted to do like a colorful striped kind of Scandinavian version, and that's what we're working on here. I know the colorway is a bit Valentine's Day. I'm using this like red and this purple, but I wanted to leave the kind of like blue-green color sphere that I have been unhealthily obsessed with. The point is, we're gonna see how many of these bad boys I can crank out in a week. It's not really a challenge. I'm not trying to like actually work on it all day, every day. But when I was trying to pick colorways to use for this, I just had so many ideas that I was like, I kind of just want to make multiple. They're also just like very beginner friendly, fast, easy, and really, really perfect gifts. So I feel like I'm gonna just try and make a bunch for my friends. You can use any lace weight yarn for these, by the way. For this one, I used the Weird Knitters Touch Me Mohair, which is definitely a little bit thicker and fluffier. You can see it's more opaque. And then for this one, I'm using the Hobby Copenhagen Fibers Mohair, so it's a little bit more translucent. You can totally double up the strands and that'll give you like a more thick, fluffy, warm scarf. But I wanted this to be like the perfect stash buster project for like random mohairs that you don't have that much of. So that's why I'm working in single strand. I'm starting this video at such a random time. It's already 2:21 p.m., but I have some errands to run, just like groceries, returning packages. I am feeling really lazy, so I'm just throwing on one of my favorite Cezanne sweaters. Lord is kind of poking out from the bottom and the top, but whatever. It's weirdly not that cold this week, which makes me feel like it's about to get super, super cold. So I'm just gonna throw on this jacket. I just got it from 12th Tribe and I love how it's more of like almost grayish brown. Can't forget our scent. I am plugging Sublimity from Lore for like the 15th time. It's not sponsored. I just really love their scents. Gonna throw my project in here. Look at my little jelly cat space bunny. Gonna add these little fake glasses, and that is the amount of effort I'm willing to put in today. Whatever, let's go.
I've been around, but I can't get you out of my head. Try to stray, try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. But now I've realized you were what I needed this whole time. I've been around, no one else has got me feeling this way. Every minute, every hour I spend is on you every single day.
Okay, do not be deceived by the fact that I have an actual outfit on right now. I do not plan to leave the apartment a single time, except maybe to go to the gym. It's so cold outside. That little bout of like warmish weather we had is officially over. Anyway, look at this little pink and red one that I finished last night. It is so cute. I can just imagine like seeing this in a gift shop in Copenhagen and it would cost like $4 million. And the reason I put my little Canadian tuxedo on is to show you how I would theoretically style it. I think because the colors are like so fun and feminine, I kind of like it with like a darker denim base. So obviously we have it as a little headscarf. Love how it looks from the side and the back, like seeing the scallops against your hair. And I really love this as an alternative to like a bonnet or a balaclava, because the thing about those is that like once you do get indoors, it's kind of just like another thing to carry your stuff in your bag or like find a hook for. And this is just like super, super compact. I think my favorite way to style it probably still is in a traditional scarf way. I honestly kind of like it even like not tied, just kind of draped like this. I think also doing kind of like a, I don't know, over one shoulder. And do not be deceived, it is actually like really, really warm. I mentioned this when I was styling that first cream version, but you can also string the two ends through some sort of like ring or bangle or cuff. And this is just an easy way to cinch it that doesn't involve any knots. I really wish I had like a fun pink or red matching ring, because that would be a really sick detail. And then last up, you can wear it as a little hip scarf. I actually think this is so cute with this kind of like monochromatic outfit. It just adds a little bit of color and interest. I have a lot of outfits saved on Pinterest that do this kind of hip scarf styling. You can do it like over a boxy t-shirt or cinch it over a button up. You can do it like under a blazer or under like a sweater or some sort of like more oversized leather jacket. I just think it's like a very simple way to add layers to your outfit without actually having to wear a ton of layers. I have actually already started our next one. This is not going to be shocking to anybody because this color combo has had me in a freaking chokehold, but I want to do brown and like a baby blue. This is once again the Hobby Copenhagen Fibers mohair. This is just like so soft and really nice quality. And this is actually going to be bigger than the size I've been making so far. The thing about this pattern is you can make a triangle scarf of any size you want. I wouldn't go much smaller than this because if it's like too small, then when you like try and wear it on your hair, the point will like stick out in the back. But for this one, I wanted to make it not a ton bigger, but a little bit longer so that it has like a little bit more drape to it. So you can see this has like a, maybe like an extra 6 inches on it. I don't know, I'm just really enjoying cranking these out. Like it's so mindless but satisfying. I love color combos. I love experimenting with color combos. But with all my other projects, like I can't just make a sweater in every color combo I want because it takes so long. So I feel like this is kind of an easy way to like scratch the itch and play with a lot of color. This one I think is gonna be for my roommate. She saw the pink and red one and she was like, wait, I want one. And I honestly think all my color combos from now on, I'm gonna try and make them for someone specific in my life because obviously I don't need like 20 triangle scarves. This is just so funny because I famously swore off multi-project videos, and here I am starting the year off with an aggressive multi-project video. I mean, I'm enjoying it, which is all that matters, so it's fine. I feel like it's a little bit late. Oh, so sorry. Wait, it's cute. I like it. Okay, we have another triangle scarf done, and look how good it looks. Also, can we take a moment to address how good my skin is looking without makeup? I really do have to credit it to my light therapy mask, which I know you've seen me wearing a million times in my videos. This is the FAQ 202 by Foreo, who are kindly sponsoring this video. It is an FDA cleared silicone LED mask with clinically proven results. You just put it on over clean skin and then you can switch between 8 different wavelengths that all target different skin concerns. I can say after using this pretty consistently for almost half a year now. I see such a visible improvement in my skin, reduced fine lines, a more even skin tone, and minimized pores. That's a big one for me. This is just a really powerful anti-aging and longevity combo. It actually helps boost collagen production and reduces redness, acne, dark spots. You can also Bluetooth connect it to your phone and choose from a bunch of set treatments in their app. I love having this as part of my evening routine because it's 15 minutes that are set aside for me to journal, meditate, whatever, just kind of do my end of day pre-sleep ritual. Now, I cannot lie, this is a bit of an investment, but I really do think it's worth it. A, because it actually works. I have definitely used some really expensive skincare products that I don't think made any obvious difference. And secondly, it's not like a skincare product. It's not going to run out. You can literally use it for a lifetime. Especially with Valentine's Day around the corner, it is the perfect time to treat yourself or a special someone to a little self-care gift. Foreo also has some bestsellers that are a little bit more affordable than the FAQ 202 depending on your price range. And you can use the code 30amazing for an extra 30% off all of Foreo's products, even the ones that are already discounted. Now back to our triangle scarf. You can see it. This one is definitely bigger, has a little bit more drape to it. I guess I should try to style it instead of wearing it over my cat's eye pajama shirt. Okay, throwing on this sweater because it kind of matches. I've been wearing this to death since I got it back from my house in California. It's the Louisa jumper from Cezanne. I did size up to a large. I don't know why it's not one of their more popular styles because I think it's such a perfect, cozy, oversized basic, and I really love these big buttons they have on the sleeves. Okay, wait, look what I'm realizing, guys. This colorway matches so perfectly. This is actually my latest Cezanne baby. She is not cheap. To be transparent, I do get credit from them from time to time to get gifting, and I had to save up so much credit to get this, but it's just so me, like an ox blood leather trench. Honestly, I was worried that this wouldn't be worth the investment, but it has been like sub-freezing, like 10 to 20 degrees in New York, and wearing this fully buttoned up under like a long wool coat is so warm that I don't even need to like wear a parka. I think I can finally make the hip scarf moment work for me here. This is absolutely an outfit that I would save on Pinterest, and that is the highest compliment. I think something about all the colors going together is finally making the hip scarf not look kind of random, which is what I had been struggling with before. Of course, you can also style it over the hair. Actually, this is kind of, I don't know, not a hack, but instead of tying the two ends in a double knot, I like to tie a knot on one side and then string the other corner through the knot, because I feel like this gives you like a kind of sleeker look, like the points really go straight down instead of being all wonky. And then, of course, my favorite way to style it, which is kind of putting it under the collar of a jacket. And I have this little brown ring that I'm gonna use to cinch the ends. Like, look how cute that is. I love this little detail. I wish I had like more kind of chunky statement rings that I could stack. I think that would look so sick. Also, I did block this scarf. I didn't block the last two. Just with the nature of how this triangle is worked up, it is helpful to kind of stretch it out properly at the end and even out the tension. I don't know if you can really tell the difference, but like with the ones that I haven't blocked, I feel like the corners tend to like curl and twist instead of lying nice and flat. This scarf also looks really cute with this jacket. This was great for me because I was still deciding if I should return this jacket, and I guess this scarf that I'm giving to my roommate, it's not even for me, is selling me on the fact that I should keep it. Now I'm actually about to head over to my friend Noel's place. He needs some new digitals for his modeling agency, so I'm gonna help him take those. And then I really wanna get this scarf pattern released just because, I don't know, I feel like if I take too long, it's gonna be spring. So I'm gonna force him to take some photos of these scarves all styled properly so that I can use them for the pattern release. I think for this scarf, I'm just gonna wear the outfit that I showed you. I also just realized that this kind of like purple and brown purse that I have is also gonna match really well. And then for this boy, I think I'm gonna do my little matching dark denim Canadian tuxedo kind of moment, because I do think it's like a really cute little pop of color. Oh, and I almost forgot, of course, we are starting yet another triangle scarf. This one is for my friend Zoe. She has the most gorgeous like blonde hair, so I feel like this is gonna look so good on her. I'm using this dark blue mohair. This is the Hobby Diablo. And then this light green. I think this is the Friends Kid Silk. I am so obsessed with this color combo. I've been wanting to use it forever. I asked her, I think she wants the larger size. So I'm doing this size. And I think I might do the scallops in the green instead of the blue. I think it'll be fun to do like a light colored border. Okay, I'm late. I need to go. So you just need all 3 of those?
Yeah, just like all of that.
Okay.
Basically.
Well, okay, look at this first, because I don't know how your eyes are closed.
Is it too tall?
Is what too tall?
I look massive. Like I look like a giant. Like in that.
Damn. It's really going.
This one or this one?
I meant like spray it from far away so it only lands on the high points of your face. Okay, or just spray it all over your face. Did you just eat it?
Kinda tastes sweet.
The fuck?
Yeah, I was like this one.
Yum! When did you make this?
I made it last night. Yeah, I'll change it. But this, like, literally, I did none of the pork and none of the cilantro.
Okay, try like leaning back. Like leaning your head back. No, like throwing your whole head back. Oh. Oh wait, that's kind of cool. Lean back more.
This one.
Yeah, that
and
one's
this
really
one.
good.
This one looks kind of crazy. There we go.
Oh, you are giving Frozen.
I am giving Frozen.
So pretty in here. Just girly things. Oh, are they still good? Nice. Alrighty, I am once again here in my cat's eye shirt. Realize I haven't been serving looks so much in this video, but it is what it is. We have another scarf done. I haven't blocked this one yet, so you can see the corners are still kind of curling a little bit. Actually, you can't really see, but just trust me on that one. This is the first one I've made that is the bigger size with the scallops, and I think it's so cute. Okay, this I need to put on an actual outfit to style this because this is looking dumb over my pajama shirt, obviously. Okay, threw on this shirt for demonstrative purposes. I'm actually so annoyed that I haven't gone to wear this shirt. I wore it like one time for half a day, and then I got back from the holidays and it was cold as balls. So I kind of missed my opportunity, but it'll be really cute for spring. I feel like you can kind of see what I mean now about the corners. Like once I block it, these will really lie straight, which just makes it more conducive for tying this. But per usual, I'm going to use a little statement ring to cinch it instead. This one is actually kind of an insane color match. It's just a lot faster and easier. And then I like to take the tails and like turn them so the scallop side really shows. And look how cute this is with like a trench over it and some loafers. I feel like a very Pinterest worthy kind of spring fall outfit. I'm so excited to give this to Zoe. I'm just gonna block it. And now I need to figure out what to do for our next scarf. What day is it? It's been 4 days. Originally I was gonna do a 7-day week, but we've already made 3 triangle scarves. So I feel like I can just make a 4th one and we can call it a day, or I guess call it a week, you know, a 5-day work week. Speaking of work, actually, today is like the general strike for shutting down ICE, because fuck ICE. So I'm not really doing much today because I'm trying not to spend money. I mean, I guess this counts as working, but my job isn't really waged or salaried like that, y'all know. I will include some links down below for where you can donate to Minneapolis / Minnesota mutual aid. I also have released the pattern already, and all the proceeds for the first month are going to be donated to Minnesota mutual aid. Just do whatever you can. If you don't have money to donate, you can call your senators. Really fast, really easy. Now, I did figure out some color combos on Millinote because that is the point of me having my yarn stash digitized. I have all the color swatches, so it's a little bit easier, but I'm gonna show you the actual yarn just so you can visualize it a little better. Now, I actually saw a really cute triangle scarf on TikTok. I think she had knit hers, but it was like a striped dark gray and light gray with like really sporadic stripe widths, kind of like on my watercolor brushed sweater. And I feel like that would be fun to play with since I've obviously done like the even stripe width. So playing on the like light and dark color combo, one I really like is just light blue and dark blue. I think this would be super wearable because obviously it goes with like light wash denim and dark wash denim. I just don't know that it's like as fun of a pop of color. What is this attached to? I also really like a light green and a dark green. I mean, that's not really a dark green, but my concern with this is that the shades are a little bit too similar, but I do think the colors being more similar works better for the like different stripe width look, if you know what I mean. And I also have this blue, and I think like these two colors also really fun together. And these two colors also really fun together. And these two colors also kind of fun together. I just feel like I'm always putting blue and green together. I mean, that's literally what I just did for the last one. So I kind of think I should give it a rest. I also could go more in the like pinky golden color scheme. Like this could be cute, or like that could be cute. Or I do have gray. I wish I had a dark gray, but I could do like gray and black. That would be a nice staple, but I prefer styling these as pops of color, so I don't think I'm looking for something too neutral. This is honestly a really beautiful color combo. I just don't think I would wear that. I think I'm mostly between like the two-tone green or the two-tone blue. And I think I'm gonna ask on my story, not that I ever listen to the results, but I am kind of intrigued. Also though, every time I do a poll, it's like so close to 50-50 that I'm like, this wasn't fucking helpful, y'all. I think I'm gonna do the bigger size for this one because I'm envisioning this being a little bit more drapey. And I really wanna add the scallops only because I usually weave all my color changing ends in when I add the scallop border, but if I don't add the scallop border, I kind of have to weave the ends like towards the center of the scarf versus along the edge. And it's just kind of more annoying and more work. But with the uneven stripes, I'm kind of envisioning it without the scallops. And I also already, oh, you can't see right now, but I also already have like my scalloped green one and my scalloped pink and red one. So I don't think I need more scallop triangle scarves, although who knows, I might just end up giving this one away as well. Then we can take a break from the triangle scarves. It was fun for the first three. I'm kind of hitting a wall. I want to get this one over with, and I just have so many other things I want to make. I've been like really, there's like, you know when there's like so many things you want to make and like you're just like getting brain fog, and I put it all in Millinote to try and clear the brain fog, and it helps for a little bit, but then it's just like the rate at which projects take for crochet knitting. It's really hard to like catch up to the mind, you know? Does anyone else? I feel like this is a universal thing. I think I'm describing something y'all can relate to, hopefully. Entourage. This is so funny. So pretty. Right? Look at this red. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the one I almost bought last time. I was choosing between this one and this one.
I'm worried I don't have enough because I only have one more skein, and that's for both the sleeves and the scarf.
Girl, I don't fucking know. Because remember the light blue one I got that I knit single strand?
No, it's really pretty, yeah.
But I really like this colorway. I feel like I would actually wear it.
Yeah. Say knitting or something. Woo, and crochet. Hey guys, welcome back to Amazing-ish Grace. I'm Grace. I'm also Grace. We're two Graces gracing your television or mobile device.
Whoa, these are so pretty.
Right?
Kind of giving Korea. Oh, there's more? Oh, girl. Wait, put on your head. I want to see it on your hair. What's happening? Oh, that is not the direction. Wait, it's looking so cute on you, Zoe. Cute. Bro, me and my cat's eye shirt again. This is actually becoming a meme. But look at our last finished scarf. I'm gonna be so honest. I have some regrets about the color combo. Dark blue and the light blue did win on the poll eventually, but when I started the scarf, it was 50-50. So I was like, I'm just gonna pick one. And I picked this, but I kind of wish I'd picked the dark blue and the light blue. I think this is more interesting, but it's a little bit harder to style because it is like a green color palette. I also am kind of regretting not doing pink and gray because those are two colors that I wear together a lot. I do wish I just had the dark gray and the light gray. I think that would have been a really nice basic. Like it feels weirdly summery to me. You know? Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna try and style it though, also so that I don't outro this video in this freaking t-shirt that I've been wearing for the entire video. I do have this little cardigan that I got in China last year. This color palette obviously really matches. This cardigan actually comes with a little drapey thing. Where is it? Yeah, it comes with this like over the shoulder thing that you can tie like that, but I guess I could use this instead. Or actually, you know what? I really like wearing this cardigan with my gray coat. I feel like I do not shut up about this coat, but it's from ASOS. Even though it isn't wool, it is so insanely warm. I'm obsessed with the fit of it. I don't know, this is just like a goated coat to me. And I normally put that drapey thing like over the coat, but I guess I could do this one. Honestly, I think even if you don't tie it and you leave the coat open and just drape it like this, it's kind of cool. Or you can button this coat up. This is another reason I like this coat. I don't really like the ones that have like a more V-neck lapel. I just feel like it doesn't look as good over other things, whereas this, I can kind of button it all the way up and have it look really clean and be really, really warm for like this area. And then, you know, the drill, I'm going to use a statement ring to cinch it. I'm going to use this like kind of white jade and silver one. I mean, that's kind of cute. I feel like the fact that it's not a color block stripe makes it a little bit more subtle, a little bit less like super Scandinavian core. And of course, I can also just wear, ooh, actually this could maybe look kind of cool as a hip scarf. I was gonna say though, I think the coat open and then this over the head is also really cute. Because the one kind of annoying thing about the drapey thing that this cardigan comes with is that like when my head gets cold, I can't really wear it over my head, or I can, but it looks dumb. Okay, wait, I like this as a hip scarf. I think the color palette is actually quite cool with the denim, but I don't think I like it with the cardigan. I don't know if this is crazy. I mean, I know there's a lot going on, but I did use both these colors in my watercolor brush knit sweater. I don't know, I kind of don't hate this. Like, it's weird because they don't exactly match, but they are kind of complementary. I don't know, I feel like if I saw someone wearing this outfit on the street, I would think it's cool. I got so many compliments on this sweater at, oh, I totally forgot to talk about Vogue Knitting Live. That's what I was gonna talk about first, but I forgot. I got so many compliments on this sweater, which is very validating because, I mean, so many people there are like really technically masterful knitters. If you don't know what it is, it's like a knitting crochet 4-day convention that happens in New York every like end of January. And I had like that little meetup with Aspen and Jada. This is just like a very simple sweater construction wise. Like, I designed it to be kind of like a first wearable for beginner knitters. It legit only uses like working in the round, knitting, purling, and decreases. There's no like increases, short rows, whatever. And I think incorporating those does give your garment like really beautiful shaping. But I also think there are some people who just want like a simple oversized sweater and don't want to have to do a bunch of more advanced techniques when it's like not really necessary. So that's kind of what I had in mind when I was designing this. I guess like my designs are usually carried by like the yarn and color choices, because people were complimenting me and I'm like, this like took like 2% of the time that the sweater you were wearing took. I need to show you what I got though, because they do have 2 full marketplace floors of shopping. I didn't do that much because I was A, I'm on a yarn shopping ban. B, I feel like I can get that yarn like anytime. And C, I was really drained from like, not drained, but like I was legit like talking nonstop for 3 hours and losing my voice because I had like the Q&A and then I was talking to a bunch of you. And it is like so exciting and fulfilling for me when I get to talk to people who watch me like face to face. So that was kind of more my focus than buying stuff. I really don't need to be buying stuff. So this is the only yarn that I got. It was $40. It's a DK mohair. So what I really like about this is that you can knit it single strand with like really big needles and get this kind of like nice oversized cloud-like look. And I actually got one of these last year in like a light blue colorway, and that's what I used to knit that kind of cloud cardigan for my sister. It was a kind of stretch to get that garment out of only one skein. So I think this time I'm going to use this, but make something a little bit smaller so that I definitely have enough. But this colorway, I'm so obsessed with like the yellows and the blues. I do feel like her DK mohair and the colorways she has are so different from the yarn anywhere else. So I feel justified to purchase this. Okay, and the only other thing that I got was buttons. There's a vintage button seller there. I can't remember what they're called, but they don't have like a storefront. They don't sell online. They only sell at fairs and conventions like this. And last year at Vogue Knitting Live, I went through both floors. Like I'd shop for 4 hours and I didn't find them until the very end. And I just felt like so much decision fatigue that I couldn't like really do it. Whereas this time I really wanted to go there first because these I really feel like you can't find anywhere else. They literally have like buttons from like Victorian era, 1800s. I did spend $67 on these 4 sets, which is maybe a little crazy, but I also feel like with cool buttons, you can put them on like a very simple garment and it can like really elevate it. So I got these like red and silver ones. I love red and silver together. My roommate and my friends actually went through the button stall before me because I was doing my meetup, and my roommate got some red and silver buttons that I really liked and that I probably would have taken if I had gotten there first. Actually, I don't know if I would have found them because she said they were kind of hidden deep. But these, I don't know if I'm going to use them for a project. I have this Emile cardigan from Cezanne that I love, a really nice basic. And these buttons are pretty similar to the black buttons on here. So I'm thinking about just replacing them because I think it'd be like such a fun statement to spice up this cardigan. I'm short 1 button, but I never button it all the way down. So I feel like if I just replace the top 5, that could be really, really cute. Next, I have these wooden buttons. I normally gravitate towards like a dark wood, but I do feel like for like a colorful, chunky cardigan, like I know a lot of people have been making the Loopy Studios striped cardigan, and that's definitely on my list. I think these wooden buttons on that would look so cute. Like the light wood is definitely just a little bit more of a statement, and the shape on these is so freaking sick. Then I got these kind of like tealish, smaller buttons. I think this on like a solid cardigan, not that I have any plans to make that, but imagine this on like a bright blue or like a little baby yellow cardigan. I just love the idea of it. And then these, I honestly have no idea what I would use them for, but they're kind of like these large, I don't know what this is, mother of pearl abalone, something like that. But I love this kind of like reflectiveness in this color palette. I feel like this would go with like a lot of the yarn that I already gravitate towards. I don't know. I think it was $67 well spent. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention that someone kindly gave me this. It's from a brand called Lemonwood, and it's a little portable yarn thing. So basically, let me find a ball of yarn. You just put it on this spool thing, and then there's like a wristlet attachment. So this is really great for if you want to crochet or knit while like walking around the city, or if you're one of those people who crochets or knits on the treadmill, this is really helpful. For me, I actually really like it even for when I'm crocheting at home, because I just clip this to like the little locker thing under my desk. Because right now, like my yarn will just be, will just be rolling all over the floor, and then I get a bunch of hair caught in it and it's just gross. So this like keeps your yarn in air. This is also really great for travel. The person who gave it to me, I think she said her son was the one who invented this and apparently watches my videos. This is also really great for the plane, she said, because I have definitely fallen victim to like my yarn legit rolling down the aisle of the plane and like tripping people and getting tangled and stuff. So you can just clip this right onto like the seat in front of you and then crochet so much more easily. This is gonna be so clutch, especially with how much I'm working on my projects on the go. It was just so fun. I kind of wish I'd gone more days, but I just like had a lot of filming and like work stuff that I needed to do. And one thing I do want to point out, actually, now that I'm like trying this scarf on, I use a few different mohairs from Hobby, right? There's the Hobby Diablo, which I think has some acrylic in it, so it's definitely the least soft. And then before I was using the Hobby Friends Kid Silk a lot, that's what this one is. But the one that I used for the red and pink triangle scarf and the blue and brown triangle scarf that I made my roommate, for those I used the Copenhagen Fibers silk mohair. And I know when they came out with it, they said that it was like a little bit of a higher quality fiber, but like in the ball, it honestly didn't feel that different to me. But now that I've worked up a bunch of the same thing with these different mohairs, I will say the Copenhagen Fibers silk mohair is definitely way softer. Like if you touch this doesn't have as soft of a skin feel. And I'm not sure why, because they're both silk mohair blends, but I think they're priced pretty similarly. So assuming the colors you want are in the Copenhagen Fiber Silk Mohair, I would actually recommend that over the Friends Kid Silk. But yeah, I'm so happy with my, how many did I make? I made 4 in this video and I have 5 total. And I guess right now 3 of them are technically gonna be in my possession. I might give some away, we'll see. Just like a really quick, easy project, really good gift. And if you're like me and you love playing with color combos, but you want to do it in like a lower stakes way, I think this is perfect for that. All that being said, I do not want to make another triangle scarf for a while. I'm a little bit bored by this. And even though I say it's fast, it's not like as fast as my bow bonnet pattern. So I have been kind of crocheting like a motherfucker recently. Reminder to check out Foreo for any Valentine's Day gifting or just as a gift to yourself, or a gift to a loved one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.
You left the kitchen light on.